Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I am going to be doing that follow-up video on the sinking of the Andrea Doria. It was a ship, an Italian ship that sank in the 1950s, and while the sinking itself wasn't particularly unusual, since then it's been known as the Mount Everest of ship diving. I think that's what they call it. So basically, I think the most recent number was 22 deaths of ship explorers up to this point. So something about the ship, the way it's set up, it's very maze-like. A lot of people just get caught, they get lost, they can't find their way out, and they succumb to the shipwreck. So I just want to look into it a little further and see if there's something else behind why it's such a dangerous shipwreck. Are these people getting ensnared by ghosts, or is it really just how the ship is set up? Is there something else going on? Is it some sort of portal? So I'm just gonna shuffle some cards here. I'm gonna be using the New Era Elements Tarot and the Dark Grimoire Tarot today, and then depending on how I'm feeling, I might finish it off with the Earthly Souls and Spirits Oracle. As far as I know, none of these decks are out of print, so you should be able to get them. Okay, so let's see. The first one we're getting is the Two of Wands, I think. Chance. So that's a very that card just really brings to mind the chance that people are taking to explore the shipwreck. To the Magician. And there's Power. Nine of Swords, I think. Stability, so there again with the tree and the roots. Strength. Equilibrium. The Hanged Man. Work. And then the last card is Disappointment. So I'm getting a few different messages here, looking at the cards. The first is, of course, there's a lot of work that goes into, I'm guessing, exploring shipwrecks. Preparing all your equipment and, the people that go with you, make sure that nothing bad happens, information about the ship itself. And then there's the Disappointment card right next to the Work card, which means that, perhaps people are looking for buried treasure or something, and they're a little disappointed when it's just the ship, nothing else. But the main message that I'm getting that is that the ship has been there for such a long time. It has a very strong connection with, both the planet Earth, the water, just the environment in general, and the circle of life, if you will. Especially with all those trees, the stability card and the change card, and the animals in strength and equilibrium. Like I said, it's a very circle of life kind of a shipwreck. The people who go into the shipwreck, to look around, they don't come out. There's a sense of balance here of life and death, and I'm almost feeling as if the ship thinks that the living people who are exploring it are in fact ghosts of the former passengers, and they need to be crossed over to the other side. There's definitely a balance that needs to be protected and kept in place, and unfortunately, the people who go in to explore, they just, they don't know about this requirement. They don't know what they're going into. And then they don't come back. Obviously, not every person who goes in has met their maker. I'm guessing some maybe they didn't get as close to the shipwreck. They didn't really get caught in the maze. I'm not really sure. Perhaps it just wasn't their time and the shipwreck could tell that. I'm not getting a menacing energy though. How some historical landmarks, there's that energy, whether it's ghosts or just memories of the past. I'm not sure what happens when we die, or to objects and places that have had a lot of deaths occur near or in them. But that energy, that feeling that you get sometimes you visit somewhere and it's a very clear warning to stay away, or this isn't a friendly place, this isn't good for you. I'm not getting anything like that from this pull. I'm just getting that there is an order to things, a natural order, and the shipwreck decides kind of whose time is it to go. So I'm going to switch over to the Dark Grimoire Tarot. That one has a little darker energy to it, and I'm just going to see what comes out. It could be a similar pull, it could not be, we'll see. going to shuffle a little more. Bear with me, I did a reading with this deck right before this one, and some of the same cards are coming out, and I'm just getting the feeling like I haven't shuffled well enough, not that they need to come out, so. And yes, I do offer private readings if you're interested. Please comment below and I'll get back to you if you want one. I also offer exchanges, so if you want a reading from me but you don't have the money for it, please let me know that and we can work something out if it's, reading in exchange for another tarot reading, or you have some other skills you can offer, astrology, anything like that, artwork, just let me know. I'm sure we can work something out. We're all trying to make a living. Not all of us can afford it right now, so I think one more should be good. Alright, so let's see what's coming out. Oh, this one did want to come out. It's the Two of Swords. The Magician. The Six of Pentacles. I think that came out the last time we did a reading out of Shipwreck. We have the Two of Wands. Ten of Chalices or Cups. Six of Chalices or Cups. This one came out last time too. We have the Queen of Swords. Nine of Wands. And the Knight of Pentacles. Now this Knight of Pentacles, I feel like this is a very exploratory energy. I feel like that represents the ship explorers, ship divers. I forget the exact term, but you know what I mean. That Nine of Wands up at the top, that definitely looks like portal energy to me. There might be a spot in the ship that definitely transports people to the other side. This Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, sorry. That also, that woman is flying. I think it's to her next destination. Every culture, everyone has a different myth about the crossing over journey after death. I'm not sure if any involve flying. I'll have to look into that, but I'm definitely getting the idea that she's flying towards that that sunny place in the distance. do think that there are some memories or spirits who are still there on the ship. They're, watching the people going in, especially this Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. There's that energy of watching the newcomers, watching what's going on, keeping an eye on them. The Magician, I feel like that's quite literally a magic, some sort of magical thing within the ship that is allowing people to, once they go in, they immediately get crossed over into the other side. But this Two of Wands, there might be some sort of bargaining going on. Because like I said, not everybody who explores the ship has crossed over. They haven't died. There are survivors of people who've explored the Andrea Doria. Oh yeah, and then there's the Queen of Swords. Let's see if I can grab her. I think that she is the one who makes the ultimate decision, who stays with the ship, who goes back home to their family and friends, the outside world. Between the two of these cards, I feel like this man who's standing, he is the one who kind of does the initial inspection of all the incoming people. Maybe he talks to them, gets an idea of who they are, if they're a good candidate, and then she makes the final call. Alright, so I am going to finish up with the Earthly Souls and Spirits Oracle, and we'll see what comes out. I'm just going to pull two. So we have Breathe and Harmony. Yeah, I feel like that really sums it up in two cards. It's just very cyclical. Shipwreck has a very strong tie with the spiritual life journey. It makes good calls, or it makes definitive calls. I don't know if they're good or not, about who gets to stay alive, who is ready for the next journey. So yeah, like I said, I'm not getting anything menacing from any of these pulls. Just that it's a very circle of life type of scenario. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that reading. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Send my name along to other people if you think they would enjoy my content. And have a great day.